Okay, so right now I'm in a cafe in Chiang Mai at the bus station, and I'm about to jump on a bus and go to the Darkroom retreat at Tao Gardens, which is about 30 kilometres outside of Chiang Mai. The reason I'm posting this video is that I've been asked by numbers of people who have asked me, how do you prepare physically, mentally, why are you doing it? And why do it again? Yeah. And so I thought the easiest way to do this was in a video, because texting takes too long. I'm a one-finger texter, not like the kids of the day who use their thumbs and can text 350 words a minute. So first of all, I might just touch on the preparation. What do I do to prepare? Well, physically, when you go into a retreat, and it includes having to do a water fast, you have to come down off solid foods to juices, vegetable and fruit, and then what I do is I then go on to water. Normally I do that over a 4-day period, so 4 days fruit and vegetable juice, then into water. I've been naughty this time because up in Pai I ate food, and I'm only doing this on a 1-day juice and then going in and doing water, but that'll be fine. The mental side of it, I don't struggle with that at all. Even last year when I did it for the first time, I was just excited, and I went in and I did it, and I had amazing experiences, and I'll touch on those in a minute. This year, however, I have a few nerves and I'm a little like, oh, how am I going to come out the other side? What parts of myself, while in 10 days of darkness, having just water, will my subconscious bring up for me to face and deal with? I'm excited, but I think you can see in my face, I'm like, ooh, this could be interesting. Anyway, so mentally, not a problem. In my meditations, I just picture myself coming through, but it's different this year. Now, why do it anyway? Or why again? Well, why again is easy, because the experiences I had last year were just off the planet. They were amazing. And when I explain some of them to you, some of you are just going to shake your head and say, Paddy's losing it. And others of you are going to say, that is so wonderful. Why do it? Well, there's I did it because I was drawn to. I believe in synchronicities, and I follow those synchronicities, and that's how I live my life. And it was very synchronistic that I get there and do this. And having done it, I know why I had to do it. So why do it? Because I followed my heart, I followed the signs, and it led me to there. Why again? Okay, so I'm going to touch on 3 items. In the posting here, you'll find a link, top 5 reasons to attend a Darkroom retreat. The guy who has produced that video really sensationalizes it, but everything that he said and more happened for me last year. So, the 3 things. On the 2nd day in the Darkroom last year, you have a gland in the center of your head. It's called your pineal gland. It produces natural DMT. If you don't know what DMT is, look it up. And what happened for me was this bright light shone inside of my head and then out of my eyes. And in total darkness, I could see this light in a rectangular shape. And outside that rectangular shape was darkness, but anything that moved into that rectangular shape, I could see. So I could lift my hands up, I could see my hands, I could drop my hands down and I wouldn't be able to see my hands. I could turn my head sideways and see the people beside me, but only in this small rectangular shape. That stayed with me for about 5 minutes and then it was gone. The next day, the same thing happened. But this time, what happened was, instead of light shining out of my eyes, the pineal gland lit up. I was basically astral travelled through the third eye towards a light. I went to this light and there was this sacred geometry combination of shapes into like the best way I can describe it is a disco ball, and it was shining light and energy, and the energy was just this beautiful energy of love. And all of a sudden, right in front of me, below this ball, appeared these two little angels, and one either side, and they were going up and down, up and down, and I looked at them and I just thought, aren't you guys supposed to be bigger? You're angels. And telepathically I received, we're here to help. I went, oh, okay, so I just stood there and let them do whatever they were doing. And that lasted again for another 5 minutes. And then it was gone, and I was left in the pitch black. About 7 days later, so no, it would have been 5 days later, on the 8th day, the lady who was taking the Darkroom retreat and giving lessons each day, either yoga lessons or giving talks about, you know, what's happening and what we can access as inside our brain that, you know, that most people don't understand. So she says, I can now let you know about these millions of little helpers that we have all around us, and they're little baby angels and they're here to help. And I just went, yeah, okay, this is why I'm here. And so we have these millions of little helpers. All we have to do is ask and engage them to help us for whatever we want, as long as it's for our highest good. So for me, I should explain how she explained it. She said, what I do is when I have a thought that I should do something, I initially say, okay, then I connect with my heart and I ask, is this for me? And if the answer is yes, I then say, okay, baby angels, this is what I need. I need this amount of money, I need this sort of people, I need this venue, I need this, whatever it might be that you need. And then she said, I sit back and wait. And because I am a vibrating being, I attract what I need. And and so that happened. And so that's another reason why I was here. So those 3 little experiences, and there was more, but you won't believe those. But those 3 reasons are the 3 reasons that I can give you why I'm coming back. And how am I feeling now? Yeah, this is going to be interesting, because after this I go to Peru, and I'm taking people to Peru with me on a healing journey to some shamanic retreats. And I didn't think that I'd ever have to go back to Peru, but I have to. So it's going to be interesting. So I hope you enjoyed this little video. I've rambled on a little bit, but much love to you all, and see you on the other side in about 11-12 days time. Okay, all right, enjoy, bye.